The world is in disbelief as a result of Johnny's declaration and the release evidence. During the famous trial of the former celebrity couple, when both actors testified about their relationship, it caused a great deal of uncertainty and turmoil in the courtroom. Prior to this, the court and the jury were kept in the dark about a substantial number of details. In addition to Johnny's confession and the unsealing of evidence, additional information has emerged, which has shot the entire world in the foot. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how Johnny Depp reveals new terrifying ways of how Amber Heard hunted him down. Yeah, you heard it right. After Johnny's victory, the trial of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard continues to captivate the attention of people all over the world. It seems that Johnny is the one making the remark, as he has stated a strong stance. Johnny allegedly made the following statement: "My constant hunt for the truth, my continuing demand for the truth, is for the people out there, the ladies, the victims of this type of stuff who are not believed and who are lied to by your client." Johnny has effectively won over the hearts of numerous individuals with this speech. It was not required that he be so generous. People continued to share their thoughts on how this sentence made them feel and to what extent it did so. Nobody could stop them. The conversation continued with a tweet from one of the many users who stated, "Yes, years of denying Johnny Depp is a real victim of domestic abuse, mocking him, belittling him, and viciously attempting to destroy him and his career did unnecessarily and heinously set domestic violence victims back years, if not decades, the most in recent memory." However, is it okay to make fun of Johnny Depp's appearance? A person who has been proven in court to be the victim of persisting domestic violence. So you're making light of the appearance of a DV survivor? What does appearance have to do with anything? However, numerous new details of the case have been revealed as a result of this pronouncement. Numerous legal professionals believe this case involves elements of sexism and prejudice against women. Unsealed documents reveal that Depp allegedly attempted to submit nude images of Heard, claiming that she was an escort. This is one of the most surprising revelations of late. The legal team representing Heard stated that Depp had inappropriately attempted to introduce naked photographs of Heard into the televised public trial. In addition, Heard's legal team said that Depp attempted to bring up other irrelevant personal topics, such as Heard's brief stint as an exotic dancer before she met Mr. Depp. According to Heard's attorneys, Depp's team attempted to maliciously and frivolously insinuate or indicate that Miss Heard was once an escort. Nude images of Amber Heard or comments about stripping or escort services would be highly distracting and unduly prejudiced insofar as they portray Amber Heard as a sex icon instead of a women's rights fighter against domestic abuse, Heard's attorney stated in the documents. In contrast, Heard attempted to present proof that Depp suffers from erectile dysfunction. Heard's purported attempts to submit portions of Depp's medical history, including prescriptions for medication widely used to treat erectile dysfunction and herpes, were deemed by Depp's legal team as an attempt to drag this trial down a variety of needlessly salacious rabbit holes. However, Heard's legal team claimed that Depp's purported erectile dysfunction was tied to one of the actress's most horrifying charges, namely that Depp raped her while they were fighting over a bottle of whiskey. Although Mr. Depp would prefer not to divulge his erectile dysfunction, such a condition is certainly relevant to sexual assault, including Mr. Depp's wrath and use of a bottle to rape Amber Heard, stated her attorneys. Mr. Depp's erectile dysfunction increases the likelihood that he'll become upset or frustrated during interactions with Amber and turn to alcohol. Depp has vehemently rejected the allegation and insisted that he has never physically assaulted Heard, and it is likely that we're only seeing what we want to see and not the actual scenario. Confused? We're here to simplify the situation for you. The legal world did not anticipate that Depp's defamation action against his ex-wife, who declared in a Washington Post op-ed that she spoke out against sexual assault and confronted her culture's perception, would succeed. In the past, Depp has been unsuccessful in a similar defamation case against the newspaper The Sun in the United Kingdom. A judge in the UK determined that Depp physically abused her at least 12 times and that the allegations that he was a wife beater are largely true. Nevertheless, after a few weeks of social media deconstructing Heard's performance, the choice and Depp's favor were inevitable. To add to the uncertainty, the jury determined that Depp's attorney induced the woman to pass out by presenting false charges about the assault she suffered. People are likely to bring up Heard's humiliation once more, since there's evidence that highly emotional assessments do shift with time. This is the least amount of evidence available to demonstrate that this occurs. Heard's situation is comparable to that of Lorena Bobbitt, Monica Lewinsky, Anita Hill, and Britney Spears, among other women whose value was publicly questioned before being reevaluated. According to the observations of numerous experts, the trial throws light on systemic problems linked with media reporting, the effect of various social media platforms, how gender disparity is addressed, and the potential militarization of the legal system. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned!